Hello everyone and welcome to the Whales of Wall Street. My name is Simon. Welcome aboard, and we are going to talk about a really cool project here. Now forgive me and please do let me know if I get this wrong, but I'm going to call it Velas. It might annoy some people if I'm calling it wrong throughout this whole entire video. I do apologise. What would be really cool is if there was a website that kind of did like pronunciations of some project. I was calling Zinfin Exinfin or something originally. So yeah, it's silent X's and whatnot. So it'd be interesting to know what this one's called. But we're waffling here. Let's go straight into this. So the reason I'm bringing this project up, and I will do a proper video on this in the coming weeks, because it is something that I actually found on a BitBoy video maybe 7 or 8 months ago. Do go check out. It's quite cool. But hopefully we can do a better video than his one. Only joking. But let's see what we got here. So this is basically an announcement of a funding application that Velas are doing to encourage people to utilize their coding and their blockchain software to essentially boost startups in this space. So what's really cool, so Velas is basically like an open source blockchain ecosystem. In fact, what we'll do here, we'll just do a quick top line overview of what they do. So AI powered blockchain, and they boast here speeds of up to 50,000 transactions per second, which is quite phenomenal. Support Solidity, so that's basically around kind of like smart contracts, and particularly on the Ethereum blockchain. So as usual with a lot of these new really cool blockchain technologies, they are sort of all promoting these days low cost transactions, quick transactions, fraction of the cost of other chains, etc., and banking institutions. And then the rest of it we'll go into in a second. This is more about the aspects and features that are available via this platform. But yeah, this news is really cool. So these guys are based in Switzerland at the moment. And the guy that actually runs it, I think, was perhaps out of, he's Canadian, and he's actually started up quite a few different projects. So you're in good hands with this one, in my opinion, if you do a bit of research on the guy that's done it. I think his name is, if I can't find it in the next 2 seconds, we'll move on. Oh, there we go, Alex Androv. So prominent blockchain crypto entrepreneur. Also founded Coin Payments. I do know of that one actually. So yeah, and Mind AI, which is really cool. So anything AI related, as you know, I absolutely love. And actually, the Velas project is very heavily evolved around AI technology as well. So just other quick ones before I forget. VLX is what you're looking for on exchanges. The exchanges that are available at Bittrex, Probit Global, or Probit, and CoinX as well. So for me, it's quite funny actually, because in the past I would have normally have gone, I'm going to wait till it comes to a mainstream exchange. But the amount of things I've missed out on by doing that principle, this is one that perhaps, again, I always mention this is not financial advice, but it's something I'm really interested in, having done a bit of research on these guys. And like I said, I will drop the video in the next week or so on this particular project. But yeah, in terms of the price points, obviously very good, but more importantly, of course, market caps, relatively good in comparison. And yeah, I think what we'll do as well in a week's time, we'll just do a bit of a technical analysis on the price points as well, certainly from the last 2-3 months worth, as well as what we anticipate in the future. So back to this topic. This is basically creating investment opportunities. So these guys are putting aside essentially $5 million for a funding program, of which they suggest that up to $100,000 will be offered per project. So that's up to, not necessarily saying they all get it. But these are the kind of services that they're offering to help encourage new startups within the crypto space and within their blockchain environment as well. So NFT related solutions, the usual stuff like DEX, DeFi, AI, VR, AR. These are really cool things, and this is why I'm so interested in it, because anything AI, VR, AR related right now and in the future is going to be massive. And these guys are trying to engage with new startups. This is what I love about it, because yes, there are loads of companies out there already, but the startups are where you find the proper gems. Like, I'm talking about people that have perhaps been working in corporations for a number of years and have sat there with so many ideas in their head, and they're going, I can't get these out, I'm going to start my own thing. And these guys are usually very, very innovative and really exciting individuals with fantastic minds. And this is the sort of stuff that we want to encourage. And I'll go back to my point about a previous video that I made, is that this is encouraging a new wave, a new generation of people in terms of careers, in terms of jobs. It is a phenomenal space to get involved with right now. And these guys are trying to lead the way in terms of progressing that startup mentality. It's absolutely fantastic to see. And I'll do a very quick sort of top line as well. So these guys obviously help with low cost transactions, as we mentioned, scalability. I will do actually a video on scalability so that people understand what that means. But as we've mentioned a few of these already, dApps is of course a massive channel to go down with crypto at the moment. But this is really cool. So these guys are helping startups with higher top tier talent, so good recruitment, networking opportunities obviously as well, in terms of trying to find new investors and accelerate and speed that up as well. The marketing aspect, something that I really love. That's what I do, and to see that kind of area being looked into as well is awesome, and loads of other areas as well. So these guys are really nailing this, in my opinion. It'd be really interesting to see what kind of reaction they get. Here's the little grant program submission form. Obviously, I can't do that because I don't really know the full technical aspects to even begin to start a blockchain or a crypto service, other than this awesome channel that you need to like and subscribe right now, so that you get to see all the awesome videos that come your way from us as we go along. Just thought I'd throw that in there right now. So yeah, really cool project. And as I mentioned, we will do a video on this, but they do have things like wallets, which are accessible via multiple platforms, mobile, desktop in particular. And as well, someone had a go at me the other day for not mentioning where you can stake these kind of tokens. Well, I have great news here. I found out that there is staking opportunities. They're just not ready yet. They're coming soon. So keep an eye on that in terms of the pools and everything like that. There might be some exchanges, staking opportunities as well. But these guys look like they're trying to bring as much in-house as possible. It's just around that derivative of keeping everything kind of open source, keeping everything in-house, making the improvements. If you're owning the tokens and you're staking them, or you're a validator, you're helping contribute to the ecosystem in a proof of stake element as well. And there's some really funky stuff as well that Velas are powering. I won't put the volume on because it might mess up this entire stream, but some really cool NFT projects going on in the background, as well as loads of other cool stuff in AI, VAR and AR, as we've mentioned as well. So I just wanted to bring this to your attention. I think it's really cool bit of news, and it's opened my eyes up even further to this project. I was sort of subtly thinking about it over the last few months, but this sort of thing, this is what it's about, is pushing the information, pushing the news out, seeing the updates from those guys as well. I will reach out to them to try and get me a proper pronunciation, but like I said, leave a comment below if you can better pronounce this project for me, and I'll make sure that I do that in the next video for sure. But let us know what you think of this project. Are you invested in this at all, or is it something of interest or something on your portfolio radar? Let us know in the comments. We always reply to them. If you don't believe me, check the previous videos and you'll see a reply to every single one of them, unless it's a bot trying to promote their nonsense WhatsApps and pretending to be people that they're not. So other than that, please do leave comments. So that leads me to wrap that up, guys. Like I said, I hope you found it relatively informative. Go and do your own research as well. Check this website out. I will make a point here. I don't have fiber. This first bit of the website, as lovely and creative it is, absolutely crashes my processor on the laptop. But then all of a sudden I scroll too fast and then end up halfway down the page. So just bear that in mind if you do have slow broadband. Don't be too impatient with the website. Give it a bit of time. But once you scroll down, you get all the funky, nice visuals, and they've done a great job of making this look funky. So If I was searching for grants and things, I'd be very impressed with what these guys have to offer in terms of information and opportunities for sure. So yeah, I'll drop the video in the next week or two on this awesome project. Hope you found this informative. Please do like and subscribe, it really helps the channel out, and we will see you and VLX on the moon. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. To the moon!